Do, 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 do. Welcome to the Keep Yappin podcast. My name's Aaron.
I'm Rahib. You started something new there,
What with the little intro song?
Yeah, little innovations.
Yeah, come on, man. You know what? It's a sunny day today. I'm feeling good. Stranger Things came out on Friday. Have you watched it?
I've not.
Have you not had time?
I've firstly not had time, and it's too much commitment for me.
You're not a Stranger Things fan,
I'm not a Stranger Things fan.
bro. Okay, let me sell you on why you should watch Stranger Things because it is really good, and I actually have a feeling you'd really enjoy it. So, I'll give you the basic premise of the show. Yeah. So it's set in the 80s in a very small town in Indiana, middle of nowhere. You know, one of those towns where nothing really happens. Yeah. And then one day, this little nerd coming from his nerd friend's house on a bike just goes missing. Everyone presumes him dead except his mom, because his mom has a feeling that there's something more going on in that town. And that's all I'm going to say.
Why are you spoiling it for me for?
I'm not. That's like the first episode, bro. That's literally the premise.
But is it Gara though?
Huh?
Is it Gara?
Yeah.
It's Gara.
Bro, it's active. It's too active. And now, look, I'm looking at it now because I did a little rewatch before this season came out. Because the last season came out, it was like 2-3 years ago now. So I was like, cool, let me rewatch it. And I'm realizing just like just how good things were laid out from like season 1. And bro, honestly, it's funny, it's emotional, it's insanely tense at times. Like I have found myself at the edge of my seat many times watching it. Bro, you gotta get onto it.
Is it the GOAT series?
I mean, we're going to talk about that later, but I wouldn't say
Let them watch.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's the GOAT series.
Find out later if that is.
I just said series. Actually, but no, it's pretty good. It's very good.
You did not say anything.
Okay.
You did not hear anything. Let them know. Didn't hear anything. Let them know.
Yeah, you didn't.
But I will be watching Stranger Things. But anyway, in this episode, I think it's going to be quite a lot of different topics.
Yeah, I feel like we've got a lot going on this week.
Yeah.
A lot of different stuff going on. But the most important thing that's been going on this week for me, my saviour, my king, the light of my life, the wind under my wings, Mr. Luka Doncic has been on a tear.
Bro, belt to ass actually.
He has been he has been flipping belt to ass. He's brought back slavery. He is the master of the league.
Basically, you know when he's playing with a smile, yeah, it's just like
it's so crazy that you're actually more scared when the guy is smiling and having fun than when he's serious in a game. Because when he's smiling a lot and he's really having fun, that means you're like 20-30 points behind and you're getting whooped.
He's taking the mic. But you know what's mad? They got the GOAT on the team, LeBron James here, and he's number 3 in the team right now.
That's been the mad thing for me this season. It's like looking at the Lakers and being like, yo, LeBron is actually the third option here.
Fully is, like
obviously he missed a bit of time at the start of the season.
Yeah, but that backcourt, by the way,
that backcourt is unreal.
Crazy.
It's actually unreal. And you know what? A lot of people coming into this season said that backcourt isn't going to have enough defense. Bro, I want everyone watching this. Look at me in my eyes. You know when you said my boy Luka couldn't defend? He is locked in. He's shuffling his feet. He's got the stance. Talking about Coach Carter, we're talking about Diana. Yeah, he's hitting. He's there. He's getting steals. He's getting busy. He's getting active. And what a great time to be a Lakers fan.
Yep. But anyway, more basketball talk later on. So Stay hooked in. And let's get into Ito.
Let's get into it.
So now it's Ita time, guys.
Woo!
This one. Have you got a good one? This one, this week.
This week, I've got a naughty one for us.
It's
Not
more belt
naughty
to
in,
ass action. More belt to ass action.
yeah, but the this one's kind of crazy, right? Am I AITA for not giving my best friend the day she wanted with my son? I, 29F, am a single mom to a 4-year-old boy. My best friend, 29F, is extremely attached to him and asks to take him places sometimes. I usually say yes as long as the day works for both of us. This situation blew up over scheduling and I need outside perspective. On Tuesday last week, she asked to spend some time with him on Saturday. I agreed as I have lots of work to do and a break would be nice. Following this, I made plans with my child on Friday to take him to see a big Christmas tree. Thursday night, my best friend reached out and I excitedly tell her about the plans I made. She says, "Oh, well, I wanted him on Friday." We had already made plans for Saturday. However, I did invite her to come with us to the lights and confirmed she could still take him on Saturday if she did want him. I thought I was being flexible. She completely flipped the narrative and spent the entire day today accusing me of being offended simply because she wanted time with him and not me. I told her repeatedly I wasn't offended at all. I loved that she wanted to spend time with him and she could take him today on Saturday. But she kept insisting I was angry, twisting my words, suggesting that I should have rearranged my schedule so she could have had him on the Friday instead. Then it got really weird. She kept repeating that she wanted the kid, not me, as if I should feel jealous. She said, "Your kid is much nicer. I never fight with him. I like him better than you. He's 4." She resorted to the ultimatum of, "Okay, fine, I'll never spend time with him again since that's how you want it." Again, I've never suggested that. I kept repeating she could have him today if she wanted time with him. The part that bothers me the most is how she kept talking about my son like he was an object she owned or was entitled to, and talking to me, his mother, like I'm some obstacle in the way instead of his parent. It felt like she was using my kid as a pawn or even a weapon to get a reaction out of me. Finally, I set a boundary and said she won't get access to my child by insulting me. She backpedaled, saying it was a joke. Why would I like him better than you? You're just being ridiculous. AITA for not giving her the time, or was I right to not give her the time?
This is rage baiting going on, you know.
I feel like this is a no-brainer. Like, why is why why is my friend so obsessed with my child to the point where she's actively saying, I want to spend time with your 4-year-old child, not you." I'd be like, are you weird?
See, you know the thing that kind of paints the picture is the fact that she's come back saying, "Oh no, I'm like kind of joking. Um, obviously I don't prefer your child over you." She's a bit tapped in it.
I just think she's weird. I'm thinking of the perspective 29F. One's a single mother, one's not. Um, I'm gonna do a rahib here. I'm gonna add some of my own context and make up a scenario. I reckon maybe she might not be able to have children, and that's why she might have an attachment to her friend's child. And because there's one's a single mother and the other one's spending so much time, it could create almost like a family dynamic.
Okay,
Do
yeah,
you
I
get
didn't
it?
think of that one, you know.
I think that could probably be what's going on here.
Well, yeah, maybe she. I think she just badly wants a child. It's very clear
Yeah,
she badly wants a
yeah.
child, and you can always adopt a child,
You can adopt a child. You can. There's multiple
fostering. There's so many
treatments.
different ways.
IVF.
Yeah, so yeah, I think she just maybe just wants a child. I think that's main. The main thing is she wants what they have because
Mm,
they must have a connection, especially single mom to a 4 year
yeah,
old child. Like that's a strong connection.
but I just think like when it comes to children, you've gotta you can only speak out for them so much to their parents. Do you know what I mean? Like at a certain point, you gotta let somebody be the parent of their child. Does that make sense? I don't know if I've worded that correctly.
No, end of the day, maybe she just enjoys the fact that she can like give the child attention because he
Yeah,
hasn't got a father.
yeah.
It's
Maybe
kind
that's
of like
another bit.
you know what, at least she can like it's become routine to her more or less if she's always
Maybe
around the kid.
that's yeah, maybe that's what it is. I think a lot of people do get comfortable with scenarios that aren't normal, and then because they're comfortable with the scenario, they feel entitled to it.
And it
Because
become
that's
normal.
clearly the
Yeah.
problem, is that she feels entitled to spend time with the child, which she's not.
You know what? Now I'm kind of thinking about it. They are both kind of in the wrong because she's now starting to think that okay, she's treating my child like an object, when like she probably isn't treating her like an object. She's genuinely just like, you know what? I really enjoy spending time with the son, but then now she's not allowing me to do it on my day, so she's miscommunication here. That's number one, miscommunication because she's planning to have him on Saturday,
Yeah.
but then now she wants to take it on Friday, but now she wants to retract do on Friday. So that's her fault. The other
Who's
one, the friend,
yeah.
because she's mixing up the days and now she thinks she's got more priority in terms of
Let's give them names because I'm getting
days.
confused.
Okay, cool. Here's what we're gonna do.
The
We're
one
gonna
who
react
wrote
to it. So you be the one who wrote it.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll call her Jenny.
Jenny. I'm Jenny.
And
You're Sarah.
Jenny and Sarah. Okay, I'm Sarah. I'm the friend now. All
Yeah.
right, cool. Now let's act it. So now I'll start
Go on.
first. Okay, cool. Please, may I take your son on Friday instead? Why are you taking him on Friday for? I want to go out with him on Friday.
But
You
yeah,
can do
but
Saturday.
you've got Saturday with him.
You
You
know,
already asked me previously to have Saturday with him. He wanted to go see the lights today, so why don't you just come with us to see the lights today? And then you can have him on Saturday anyway, as we scheduled.
why are you being such a beg for? You have him every single day. I only get him on Saturday. Why can't I get him on Friday as
I'm
well?
his mom. I am meant to have him every single day. That's how it works. He is a 4-year-old child. He should be with his mom every day.
But guess what? I don't care about you. I want to be with him. He doesn't argue with me. You argue with me.
Well,
I'm not happy that you argue with me.
I am arguing with you because you're acting like this. I have to argue with you because you're acting insane.
But guess what? You mentioned that you're really busy, and I'm taking your child to help you.
But I'm not busy on Friday evening, so I would like to take my child out, and I am going to take my child out, as is my God-given right.
Well, guess what?
What?
I was actually planning on taking him to see the big Christmas tree on Saturday. So why are you doing that when I was meant to be doing that?
First of all, you don't have a right to do that. I have the right to do that. Second of all, yeah, since you want to get active, yeah, you want to get up in my face, yeah, acting like you're a bad gal, yeah. You should have conveyed to me when I said, oh, I'm taking him to the lights, that, oh, you just wanted to take him to the Christmas tree. And then he wants to go today. I want to go today. If you would like to join us, you can join us. And then think of something else to do tomorrow.
Well, guess what?
What?
All this time, I've been looking after your child, the cool auntie, looking after him while you're working, while you're busy. I'm making sure that he has more than one adult around him. Not my fault that his dad's not around. That's on you.
We both know his dad died in China in the war. All right, so that was a low blow.
I'm only joking. I don't care about you. Really think I care about your child more than I care about you?
Oh.
Of course I care about you.
Oh.
You know what? You know what?
That was close.
I was only ready about you.
I thought you were making fun of my dead husband for a second.
No, I never do that. I never do that. What?
I think we both know what's going on here.
Miscommunication.
Nah, I think one woman feels too entitled to the child though, and I think despite any kind of miscommunication, don't be too into another person's family and relationship. I think.
At the end of the day, it happens a lot when you're around someone so much, yeah, especially for a child. You think that is your child, but I think she needs to appreciate the fact that, you know what, at least I've got someone on my side supporting me and actually like giving love to my child. You know what I mean? It's actually important that he's got like children.
But I do think it's a big thing that, just because somebody says, "Oh, I want to take your child out for the day," doesn't mean that they have any right to do that. As the parent of the child, as the sole parent of the child, it's your decision, and you are the one who ultimately has the right to say, my child is going to be here today or my child is going to be there today. You see what I mean?
One little nugget I want to throw in the mix here
Okay.
is imagine
Is it a
if.
muck nugget?
Oh, stop.
What?
Anyway, the final thing I want to mention is potentially this Sarah could be financially providing. Potentially, no, this is far like this is a far this is a full court shot, mate. Uh, she genuinely could be financially giving in this situation. So what's the situation now? What's the situation?
I already did the whole Rahib making up the rest of the scenario thing earlier.
Let's let the comments decide
Okay.
this one. Let's let the comments decide this one.
Yeah, go
Who
on.
is the iter? Because we normally come to an agreement.
Let us know if you think Jenny is the A. Put in the comments Team Jenny or Team Sarah. What would you do in this situation? Rahib, hit us with it.
So you're into the gym, right?
Yep.
You go alone, don't you? But you've gone with someone to the gym before,
Yeah,
haven't
of
you?
course, of course.
All right.
Not recently, though.
This is for the gym bros and gym girls out there.
Yeah.
You and your gym bro have agreed to stick to a strong diet. Your other boy sends you a snap of your gym bro having a fully loaded lunchbox. He's still lying to you and telling you that he's sticking to the diet. What would you do?
I'm taking the piss out of him. I'm saying, bro, what are you on about? I've got that evidence. I got receipts. You fat bitch. like, what are you lying to me for?
Do you know what I'll do?
What?
So I'm gonna let it keep going, but I'm gonna like give hints that saying that yeah, you know what? I nearly had the fully loaded lunchbox the other day, and that Donna was looking at me. That spicy dip was looking at me. But then I'd be like, obviously, like he'll have guilty conscience.
Yeah.
Well, guilty conscience because he knows that like he's been eating.
Nah, but you know, some people they ain't got a conscience like that, right?
But guess what?
What?
While he's bench pressing, while I'm spotting him, the boy's coming out. The video of the snap and the picture of the snap is going.
That's dangerous. So you want to kill him, basically?
I want to kill him, but I want him
because you're meant to be spotting him on bench. This is what's happening. He's on bench. He's not thinking anything's gonna happen. He's not even going for his PI. He's just pushing. Yeah. And you're meant to be spotting him, and you just go, "Hey, look at this. He's gonna drop the weight and die, bro."
I'm obviously gonna pick up the weight, but here's the thing. In that moment,
get a load of this guy.
In that moment, he needs to realize.
Don't have a munchbox around this guy.
Bro, when you gym bros say we're gonna stick to a diet,
this is why I don't have a gym, bro.
Diet.
I don't want to be on anyone else's time, and if I want to fall off gym, I want to fall off gym.
But bro, this is a pact that you can't break. The gym bro.
I just take the piss. I just take. I don't care enough for to be like, oh, you broke a pact, blah blah blah. Bro, it's just a diet, man. Like it's literally just a diet. I would just take the piss out of him and say, "You fat bitch, you eating all these burgers, but you're lying to me, you pussy. Why are you lying to me?"
You know what this basically tells us?
Go on.
In that situation, you're the one who's eating the food. You're the one who's eating the munchbox.
How? I'm just saying that if I was in that situation, I'd just take the piss.
Because you'd be having munchbox already yourself.
Nah, I'm quite. When I'm dieting, no. When I'm dieting, I'm very strict. I'm quite good with myself. It's just, you know, my problem. The second I fall out of routine, I'm cooked. That's why, up until like end of July, I was like slimmest I've ever been, best shape I've ever been in, and now you know, belly's come back.
Okay, now let's paint the picture here. Yeah, let's redact this.
Hit me with it.
You've walked into chicken spice here, and you're seeing me having that £10 lunchbox. So you've walked in and
it's gonna be an Indian drama, bro.
You've been eating chicken and rice all week, like for months now. You've been eating just chicken and rice, but like no garlic sauce.
Damn.
No garlic sauce. Proper diet thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, let's reenact this. So I'm now.
Wait, can you pass me your phone? Can you open your phone? I need to. You'll see why. Okay.
So, action. I'll eat my lunchbox. I'll eat my dip burger. Lovely dip burger meal.
Yeah. So you just enjoy eating for a second, yeah.
Um, um,
Yeah. And
um,
tell Bossman is like, brother, you want any more? You want any more?
3 more garlic sauce, please, brother.
And then I walk in.
Bear in mind, I'm facing the counter, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm facing the counter.
Rahim? Bro, how could you do this?
Who are you, bro? Who are you?
We were meant to be on a diet, bro.
And boss, like, get his cat in the shop.
I've been eating nothing but chicken, rice, and long stem broccoli for the past 8 months.
This portion, yeah? No, this ain't for me. This is boss man's portion. I'm looking after it for him.
Bossman, is that true? Brother, it's not true.
No, he gave me the chicken and rice without garlic milk.
Brother, what did he order? He had 2 lunchboxes. How could you break the special pact we had as gym bros?
Here's the thing, yeah.
We looked deep into each other's eyes and we made that pact. Whilst we were sat in the parking lot watching Netflix on my phone.
It's been hard, bro.
I know it's been hard. I know it's been hard because I've been doing it as well. And now I'm starting to think, if you're breaking it today, how do I know this hasn't been going on for a while?
Guess what? While you've been struggling to bench 40 kg with the lack of energy, why do you think I'm benching 150 kg with one pinky?
Why do you think I'm hitting new PRs every day? Oh, so you're on trend. That's what this is. Yeah, I'd just take the piss out of my gym, bro, to be honest.
End of the day, it's actually not that deep.
It's not deep at all, to be honest. It's funny. When you really think about it, it is funny. That is a funny situation. You've caught him. That's hilarious. That is so great. You've actually caught him.
Genuinely, if this has ever happened, Jade, send us the videos. I'd love to react to it.
Please. I love nothing more than catching your boy out on something. Like, catching it, like, you know, when he's like, oh, I'm at work, but then you catch him in the beanie. Top tier.
No, but nothing beats you on the Snapchat though. It has to be a Snapchat
video.
It can't be like normal video picture.
There's nothing like seeing one of them videos in the chat come in and just knowing it's about to pop off. Knowing it's about
that
to pop
purple
off.
square appears.
Yeah. Like, something happened.
See a picture, a snap, like a red snap. You don't think anything's happened.
What's the name of the group chat you're talking the most on your phone? Is it an appropriate name? Can you say it on the podcast? My one is.
Go say your one.
I want to shout out SRC Academy. That's my guys. There's get Rahul tested.
Back into action. Okay.
Yeah.
Your friend is an amazing person.
I don't have any friends.
They're always there to support you. You're going on a double date with them. But they have a shit fashion taste. Like, they are stink their dress sense. Which you know will give the date the ick. What would you do?
Telling them what to wear.
But now here's the thing though. It's like, fashion for a lot of people is a tricky subject because like it's like you're attacking their character.
Deep in it. I feel like if he's got a crap fashion sense, he probably doesn't care about what he wears that much.
No, but here's the thing: you got 2 spectrums. You got that spectrum, but like they don't mind wearing tracksuit every day. But then you got the other spectrum where you know when they think they're too drippy, when like they're like they're on a funky one. You know the funky ones.
Yeah. Listen, I dress a bit funky though. I do dress a bit funky.
No, you don't just funky. I'm talking like silk shirts, funky.
That's fine.
No. But
best believe, I'm packing to go to Dubai in a couple of weeks.
No, but I'm not.
You know what's in my suitcase?
No, I'm not talking just silk. I'm talking like silk with like leopard print.
I see.
Type silk.
By the way, did you know what a leopard print hijabi was?
Nah, man. Explain.
Do you actually not know?
No.
Oh, so I saw this thing online and it was like a leopard print. when I'm at somewhere and this leopard print hijabi, and I was like, what the hell is a leopard print
You
hijabi?
press the
And then I was like,
button.
let me just search it just to find out. And basically, it's it's just girls with like leopard print hijabs, but that seems to be like really popular at the moment. And like apparently, like oh, she's a leopard print. Oh, it's like oh, she's a leopard print hijabi. I don't really get what it is about, but he said leopard print. It reminded me of it.
So you just wasted everyone's time, about a
Yeah,
minute or two,
basically,
everyone's
might
time.
just take that minute out, and you guys will never know.
All right, cool. Let's get back into this. Uh, so here's the thing. You know when someone's got like their dressing is a lot, but like they're like really funky. Some girls they just want normal fashion. You know what I mean? It could turn to, it can also, you got, some people who just wear designer, but sometimes designer is rubbish.
Oh, okay, so now I'm getting what you're saying. So imagine I'm taking my boy on a 2-man, and he's wearing Balenciaga, massive logo. He's got the Moncler with the whole Moncler all over everywhere. He's got flipping Amiri jeans, but no, he's got True Religion jeans, but the Buddha's covering like the whole ass cheek. He's got
And then
some big ass shoes with them
but
stupid
the
labels on
ones,
it. Yeah,
the
yeah,
hypeest
yeah,
ones,
yeah,
the
yeah,
hypeest
yeah,
ones
yeah,
that Balenciaga used to
yeah,
do back
yeah,
in the day.
yeah.
That's his
Now
flipping.
that's how he's pulling up.
But like, he pays money on his fashion.
I'd I'd just say to him, I'd be honest. I'm honest with my friends, man. I'm very upfront and very honest with people. I just say, yo, the girl that you're gonna be linking, she ain't into designer and all that, bro. So tone it down, try and hide the labels a bit.
See, no, but here's the thing though.
And the thing is, the people that I have around me, my friends, who I actually like get on with and chill with and spend most of my time with, are people who are open to that kind of criticism.
We're talking generic, and there's hearty people out there who take their fashion so
No,
seriously.
you know what those people are? They're wasiols, yeah? If you can't take criticism, you're a wasiol.
But like, that gets me onto another talk here. There's not many shoes out there, Like
I
right
feel
now,
like
it's dead.
shoe game is dead at the moment.
Shoe game actually dead at the moment. Like,
What's the last pair of shoes that you bought that you were really happy with and you really liked?
to be honest, I don't know. Genuinely
The last
don't know.
pair I bought that I was like, oh, these are sick. I bought some SB Dunks. The like the tan brown ones that I wear.
Yeah.
Them ones. They're fire. But like I can't before getting them, I can't remember the last time I was like excited about a pair
You
of
bought them
shoes.
on a massive discount, though, didn't you?
Yeah, come on. Come on. Shout out my cousin.
Genuinely, I think, fashion though. I feel like when you get to an age here where like anyone can wear whatever they want, though.
100%, man. I feel like fashion when we were in school was like
You
so
had to
serious.
you had to have the ZX Flux.
Yeah, you had to have ZX Fluxes and then Harachis.
Russia runs before that.
Yeah.
You had to have like a certain thing. Like
I never had Harachis. I had ZX Fluxes, and I wore them to death, bro. They were literally falling apart.
Yeah,
and then I had
NMDs as well.
And then I had Air Max 90s.
I still got the Air Max 90s now.
Air Max. Which one was it? Was it the Air Max 90s?
Air Max 90s are like everyone had a pair of Air Max 90s.
I think it was a black. I had a black pair of Air Max 90s. Then I had a pair of 95s. No, 97s. Yeah, 97s. Then it was 95s after that. I've still got my 95s now.
A lot of my shoes I still have because I stopped growing feet and I just don't.
But you know what? Shoes. You stopped growing feet.
Yeah, man.
You only got 2.
Yeah. It's kind of mad when it saves money though. Like when you go to the shop, because you have to buy 3 pairs of shoes. Yeah.
It's so convenient that every shop just does 2 pairs of shoes.
2 pairs.
2 in a pair.
2 pairs, but going back to it, yeah, I'll be honest. If my boy turns up and he's looking like an absolute waste,
he's looking like Central C.
Bro, the tables are getting spread apart. I don't know you.
That's the other thing. I feel like I wouldn't invite my boy on a 2-man if I didn't think like that's one of the first things I'd think of. Okay, will he dress well? Will he set a good impression? And if I know he's gonna pull up in a puffer coat with the hood up and my like furry shit doing this, talking about pre the drip, everything's matching naturally. Yeah, I'm gonna be like, nah, he's not coming.
That ain't my
He's not
boy.
invited. He's not
That
invited.
ain't my boy. But I think that rounds up,
That's
I,
everything.
I
For
want to
what
know
we
what you
do,
lot
innit?
would do. Would you actually
Yeah.
like? Would you actually like?
Let us know
slap
in
your
the
boy?
comments. Let us know in DMs. Let us know on the Instagram, TikToks. Since the dawn of mankind, man has been at competition with one another. From hunting and gathering to the worlds of the Colosseum to now. Me and Rahib about to go head to head in podiums. Perfect.
Charlie's cloth over here.
Yeah, come on. Fire in the booth!
Pow! All right. Anyway.
Oh my days! That's how he used to say it. Bro. He always sounded like he was at the end of his breath.
Oh yeah, bro. He must have had a halo next to me.
Nah, fam.
Anyway, at the start of the episode, we spoke about the best backcourt duo right now in the NBA in Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves at the Lakers. But today's podium is top 3 backcourt duos, so point guard and shooting guard of the last 15 years.
Yeah.
All right, give us your third.
Right. In third place, you know I was going to mention this man. He's my favorite player. I will happily glaze him. I don't care who cares. I've got Luka and Kyrie. When we think about what we saw in a season from that backcourt, you had, in my opinion, MVP Luka. Me and you both know he was the MVP that year. Yeah. They take the team to the finals, a team that no one expected to be in the finals. Kyrie has a 50, 40, 90 season. And the amount of sheer bullshittery that they pulled off was just insane. Like Luka lobbing dunks to Kyrie, the link-up plays between them and PJ Washington and Derek Jones Jr. and Derek Lively and Daniel Gafford. The way that they were playing was so smooth, so suave. And for me, it all culminates in just that moment when Luka has been flipping battling. He has an insane first quarter against the Nuggets. They're battling back and forth, and he is going for it. And then Mr. Fourth Quarter, Mr. Kyrie Irving hits that flipping floater from the damn near the 3-point line over Jokic. Oh my god! And you just see Luka like crumble in happiness because he's finally got a teammate who can elevate him to that level.
Pretty good.
It was so fun. How fun
so
was it
fun.
watching that duo?
That's unreal. That's
We had
unreal
some
duo.
good times watching that duo.
But now my duo at number 3 is very underrated in terms of like, if one of them didn't get injured, they would have won the championship in 2018. I went James Harden and Chris Paul. Now I remember watching that series. I was like, because that Warriors team, unbeatable, had Kevin Durant, and then James Harden. By the way, that was the prime James Harden. He's averaging 40.
Yeah,
James Harden,
so good.
And then Chris Paul was at like, he was still at the peak of his kind of powers, but like they had that work and that Clint Capella on the team as well, who was actually good then, and it was working. But there was a really controversial play. I don't know what game it was. It was so like I felt like the Rockets got robbed, and after that, when Chris Paul got injured, we were like, it's gone, and James Harden's not going to win a chip. And obviously, Chris Paul's retiring at the end of the season, but give us your number 2, man.
That was a great duo, though.
Great duo.
Great duo. For my number 2, I had to throw it back a little bit, but not too far. I've gone for Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. Now, when you're a young person coming into basketball and you're learning about all these great teams from the past, and you watch Manu Ginobili play basketball, it's something special. And one of the greatest dynasties of all time.
My only thing I want to point out there is Manu Ginobili is known as one of the best ever 6 men.
He is the best ever 6 man.
Exactly. We're talking about direct duos. I know Manu Ginobili played a big part in that dynasty winning the chance, but to be known as the sixth man, we're
And I
talking
did
about.
I did expect this caveat to be brought up, so I have a reverse to this caveat.
Okay.
If you look at some of the duos that we're talking about,
Yep.
so let's say Harden and Paul,
Yep.
for instance, Luka and Kyrie, both of our number threes. Yeah,
Yep.
I understand you're saying they were starters as
Starting
a
1 and
duo.
2, yeah.
Starting 1 and 2. But if you look at the time that they played together, compared to the amount of on-court time that Parker and Ginobili had together, Parker and Ginobili have got more. And they're also more accomplished than both of our 203s.
Yeah.
They are also remembered as a duo in that dynasty team.
To be fair, you know that team, and I think of that team, I think of the whole group of them.
Mm. Well, which group do you think of though? Do you think
I think of
the old one or the new one?
the new one with
Kawhi.
with Kawhi and Tim Duncan.
Them two, and then Tim Duncan.
Yep.
Mm.
Team.
Their all-time starting five would be insane.
The levels they were able to get to. I don't know if you ever played 2K, if you ever played with the all-time teams.
I haven't recently though. I haven't played the new 2K. I want to see that team with Wembanyama. Imagine Parker, Ginobili, Kawhi, Tim Duncan, Wembanyama, David Robinson coming on as sixth man. That's insane, bro.
It's crazy.
That's insane.
But anyway, my number 2. You mentioned him already.
God.
And I thought it was criminal not to put them in second.
Oh.
I went Luka and Kyrie.
Oh.
Because here's the thing.
Oh, okay.
I did it on the last 10 years. And I was like, that we were cut short of greatness.
100%.
I
thought you were going to go Kyrie and someone else.
That one, I know he played backcourt. We're talking about LeBron, aren't you?
Yeah.
I know he basically ran point guard a lot for when he's at Cleveland. The whole time he's at Cleveland.
Yeah, he was basically the point guard.
But he was the small forward. He was number 3. He was a number 3 in that team because J.R. Smith played a lot as the shooting guard.
Fair.
That's why, if you actually look into the duos, they count it as Kyrie and J.R. Smith, even though J.R. Smith sold the bag. We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to get into that.
But Luka, Kyrie, we got cut short of greatness, and they were going to win a championship if they stuck at it.
100%.
100% going to win a championship.
The fact that both of them were injured, half the team were injured, and they took the team to the finals. I don't think people understand how impressive it was. The conditions that the Mavericks team was under, because a lot of people forget Derek Lively II. His dad passed away when he was a child. His mom passed away the week before the playoffs started, and this man played like a demon. Yeah, then he gets concussed, misses a game, comes back, and I'll never forget Naz Reid. I hated Naz Reid for like a year after this because Naz Reid smacked him in the back of the head, and I remember seeing Derek Lively on the ground, and he's holding his head, and you're thinking, "Oh my God, this is it for him. His playoffs are over." He gets back up and he puts one on Naz Reid's head, bro. Oh my God, what a flipping playoffs, man.
I think the final thing I want to mention for that is people forget they actually came up against one of the most dominant teams and final winning teams we've seen in a while. Like the Boston Celtics, that team was statistically one of the most dominant.
It was up obviously before last year's OKC team came in, or last season's OKC. Yeah. Statistically, it was the best team since
Warriors
2017. The 2016 team.
2016
the one that
team
did
was 73-9.
That was 2016.
That was 2016, but lost the finals.
Yeah. So since that team, that's been statistically the best team.
But I think that's getting broken this season by the OKC.
Yeah, OKC have been insane, man.
But number 1, I think it's unanimous, by the way. Give us the number 1. Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
Steph and Clay.
Me and Rahib play like that when we were playing.
But here's the thing: I'm not a big fan of Klay Thompson.
No,
I've never really been that much.
I wasn't when I was younger. But when I was younger, as I've gotten older, and I hate both of them because
same.
Because I was always like, I prefer LeBron, I prefer Harden. But then as I got older and I stopped getting into like the fandom of it, and I started just appreciating basketball as a sport, and started appreciating good basketball. That's when now when I look back at like what I was watching, I'm like, now we were really lucky to see
No,
two
I
people who were so good at the same thing but in slightly different ways, and just seeing how perfectly it meshed together and just created this like storm.
I valued Steph Curry. I valued him then, but then I was kind of like, oh no, Steph versus LeBron. I'm on like LeBron side. That was like
I
peak
didn't
like
value it. I
rivalry.
hated him, bro.
I hated him as well, but then now I'm like, genuinely, he arguably is the greatest ever point guard.
Now I look back at it and I'm like, damn, this guy was so good.
He's
I
so
hated
good.
him. That's how good he was. He
I
was
know
so good that I hated him. That's insane.
that was you know that era was peak rivalry in sports.
Yeah,
Like you always get it, but then like you always have to side with someone with now
that makes it
Messi and
fun.
Ronaldo, I don't really side. Steph, LeBron,
It's
don't really
Ronaldo.
side. Even now, Max Verstappen's brought me over. That's another one, by the way. Rivalry.
I never hated on Max like that, man.
I did.
But I think that's because I've never been like as much of a Lewis fan as everyone else.
I've always been a Lewis fan.
Everyone I know is so die-hard Lewis fan. Bro, my favorite driver is Pierre Gasly.
Bro, yeah, rough season.
It's purely based off that Drive to Survive episode.
Rough
When
season.
he's at Monza and he comes back from like 14th to P1.
I'm talking about Pierre Gasly's Qatar F1 race this weekend.
Yeah.
And nothing beats 2021 where he started in second place, next to Lewis.
Yeah.
But he dropped the biggest stinker of the race. He just dropped that out of the points. For a second, and he did have a crash.
Oh.
Everyone just go past him and just bad strategy.
That's peak. I reckon if you gave him the best, if you put him in one of the best cars and let him really compete, he'd be.
No, he had his chance and it didn't work. But anyway, go back to Steph and Clay.
What a duo.
What a duo. I genuinely don't think there's going to be a better like two duo, because you know what I realised when I was looking through this?
Yeah.
The best duos are normally a small and big.
Yeah. Or like 3 and 4, 2 and 3.
Yeah,
like the wings.
Yeah. Like it's never normally
Jordan Pippen is a 2 and a 3.
Yeah, basically. It's a 2 and 3. That's how class Kyrie and LeBron was a 1 and a 3.
Yeah, Magic Kareem 1 and a 5.
And you got Kobe,
Shaq 2 and a 5.
You've genuinely just got, that's the normal protocol. So that's why I think Luka and Kyrie, if they lasted and won something, they'd be in all time 2 duos.
Yeah.
But anyway,
they were so good. Anyway,
give us the next. What would you do?
Next,
no, it's not what you do. It's podiums.
Yeah, it's podiums. I don't know what you're on about.
Bro, the content of this episode is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing so much.
You're gonna have to actually edit.
Yeah. We've got top 3 series of all time. And this is personal, not like objectively the best.
It's good that it's personal.
Yeah.
Because my number 3, I know you've not watched this one.
Go on.
So, my number 2 were unanimous, 1 and 2. I was thinking, okay, what series hooked me in, but I was like, I genuinely got to my emotions.
Yeah.
And it's this underrated series, is Ted Lasso.
You know, can I be honest? I haven't watched Ted Lasso, but it's been on my list for a while, and I'm planning on starting it whilst I'm away. And I'm really looking forward to it.
It's a really good binge watch one, because, look, firstly, I want to give praise to Apple TV. Apple's productions are really, really good. And then it's barely actually much about the football. It's more about they got a core. What any good series is they get a core group of characters, and then they build on the characters, so you gain a rapport with every single individual strong character.
Who's the guy with the beard?
His name is Coach Beard.
Huh?
His name is Coach Beard. I forgot what his actual full name is.
Is his name is it Ken? Rory? Something like that.
No, Rory Kent is the Roy Keane lookalike.
Yeah, that's the one I'm on about.
Yeah, he's Rory Kent.
Bro, he's so... I've seen a couple of clips. He's so funny. There's this one clip when the lady's like, "Oh, get your hairy ass in my office."
Yeah.
And everyone's laughing and he goes, "All of you know my ass isn't hairy." And you said nothing. That had me crying. That was so jokes.
That is genuinely like, I can't wait for the next series.
When's the next season coming out?
They've been recording it in the last like couple months. It's going to come out in like May time probably.
You know what?
It's
I'll
it's
catch
unreal.
up before then.
Genuinely, like it's a series that you don't need to be into football. You just need to be into like it's wholesome.
People. Yeah.
But going to give me a third.
My number three, I've gone. This is actually my personal like favorite show of all time, but it's not the best out of my favorite shows, if that makes sense.
Go on.
I've gone How I Met Your Mother. I love How I Met Your Mother, man. I know everything about How I Met Your Mother. I'm a proper How I Met Your Mother nerd. Yeah, I've watched it so many times over. It's just so great. It's it's so it shows you what's beautiful about life. That's how deep I'm willing to go on this. It's funny, it's sad, it's genuinely heartbreaking at some points, and it's genuinely like belligerently drunk with happiness and laughter. It's just perfect, bro.
I still haven't start. I tried to start again, but I just haven't had time to start again and go on. I've only watched the first two series properly,
Yeah.
but
When you were watching those first two seasons, you were having fun in it.
I was having fun. But the main thing is, look, the first day it's a core set of characters. So we had 5
Yeah.
characters that are you literally build rapport with them and you go through a journey with them. But guess what? I love how they record it from. He's telling his kids the story, and you'll watch it from like the kids. You all watch it together,
Yeah.
kind of thing. So it's so well written. But
It's and you know what's great is like a lot of people look at like plot holes in a show. I think the good thing about How I Met Your Mother is you can always tie it up with just like, oh, it's just Ted remembering something
Yeah.
incorrectly or something like that, and it just kind of fills in all those
but
inconsistencies.
you don't get confused.
Yeah, and you know what? It just feels like it feels so purposeful. Like everything, it feels like you're having so much fun, but you feel like there's a purpose to the show.
I'll give you my number 2.
Go on.
So I've decided to go for The Office US at number
Wow.
2. I feel like everyone's watched it. It's wholesome. Michael Scott, we mentioned him in a previous episodes. He's when you talk about one of the main characters in like any series, he is number one main character. But like he treats.
I've got to
I
say,
love him.
The Office US has, in my opinion, the funniest episode of any sitcom ever,
Which
and it's
episode?
the dinner party episode.
Oh, the one with the small TV.
It just goes back and then it just puts it back up against the wall.
In the clip, that's gonna be a picture of him on
That
the
is
TV.
so funny, man. That is so, honestly like I do like a. I don't want to say I do like a little bit of acting. I'm like in that kind of scene a little bit, and I think everyone that I know and I work with at least is has a dream of working on a sitcom like that and having to try not to laugh while filming an episode like that because that's insane. It's so funny.
If everyone was a Michael Scott, the world would be a better place.
So, right, but on a level, that's such a good pick. It's such a great.
Give us
show.
your number 2 then.
My number 2, I've gone for. Let's see.
Clearly, you don't. He doesn't validate his number 2 pick now.
Yeah, I've actually put something at number 2 that I disagree with massively.
So I'm going to carry on going on about The Office then. While he kind of comes to his decision. So look, I just love how every character was different. Every character had their own way, but
No, I remember. Sorry to interrupt you. All right, I remember what it was.
okay, Aaron, give us your number 2.
The Bear. Now, The
I
Bear.
spoke to you about this.
Yeah, I've told you about this before. The Bear is a show on. I'm not actually going to say what platform it is because they don't sponsor us.
Yeah, they should sponsor us.
They should sponsor us. Yeah, but The Bear is a show about a chef. He's from a very kind of crappy area of Chicago. He makes it out. He goes and becomes the youngest, like, most amazing chef in the world. And then his brother, who had a pill addiction, kills himself.
Yeah.
And in his will, he left his sandwich shop in Chicago to his little brother. And it's about his little brother coming into the sandwich shop. All these guys don't respect him as the young, brilliant chef that he is. And it's about him earning their respect, learning how to lead a team. But it's also just so like deeply personal in like the struggles this guy has and the trauma that he's gone, how that affects him. And being as someone who's worked in a restaurant, being in the kitchen of a restaurant during rush hour is and does feel like one of the most like viscerally tense places to be in, like ever. It's a very viscerally tense situation, and they capture that so perfectly in the show. It's also hilarious. It's also incredibly heartbreaking, and it's filmed. It is filmed beautifully.
I've seen the filming of it, and it looks very good. I
It's
just haven't
so
had a chance
good.
to watch it, but it is a very good series.
I'm gonna watch Ted Lasso next. I think you should watch The Bear next.
Here's the thing: I haven't got any commitment to watch a series. That's my only issue. That's why I haven't got back
You
into
got
How I Met Your
commitment
Mother.
issues.
Uh, and talking about number one, now in number one for me, let me know if you've got this in number one. I think this is the greatest series ever. I think I'm already watching it again. You can watch it constantly. It's the most wholesome and best written series,
Oh, I
I
know what you're
think.
saying.
Modern Family.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Is that number one? Not.
It's not my number one. I
All
only
right.
watched it this year. I can't really put it that high.
The reason why I'm going to put it in number one is because it's three different families, but they're all one family, and it's just like everything kind of revolves around the family, and I feel everyone can relate to that. Most people can relate to
Yeah.
that because like your life does revolve around family, but then it's like you go on a journey with them. Like we've seen them go from kids all the way for the kids to go.
Like
They grew
proper,
up.
they're adults by the
They're
end of the
they're,
show.
they're
Yeah.
adults by the end of the show, and it's kind of a lot of it's like normal family stuff you get, but like they're just doing it within their
You know what I
actions. It's just
really like about
they're
Modern
always
Family?
the relationships they form between each
Yeah.
other, different relationships like Gloria and Diddy, and then you've got Phil and Gloria, and you've got uh,
Like
Manny and
Luke.
Claire have
Yeah,
got a
Manny
good
and Claire.
relationship
Yeah.
as sister and brother. Then you've got what is it? Diggy's got daddy issues, and
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got daddy. No, who's got who's just got daddy issues? Mitchell's got no. Claire's
Mitchell and
got daddy
Haley
issues,
get on really well as well.
but I'm talking about like Mitchell's really close to his mom, who we
Yeah,
rarely
yeah, yeah.
see,
Claire's
and
got mommy issues.
is he?
Mitchell's got daddy issues. Claire's got mommy issues, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, she
she
got
she
mommy
hates them all.
issues.
But
And you're,
you got all the
I'm
dynamics.
not. I'm actually not going to say what I was just about to say, but
You guys tell me off camera.
yeah, yeah.
Genuinely, it's if you haven't watched Modern Family, watch Modern Family.
Yeah, 100%. It is
You're
great.
missing out.
I just really like that there's no main character
Yes,
in
yes,
in a
yes,
lot of
yes, yes.
sitcoms. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the main characters and like The Bear. You've got Carmen in
Office, you've got Michael Scott. He's the main
Office.
character.
Michael Scott. How I Met Your Mother. You got Ted,
Yeah,
but in How I Met Your Mother, it's just in Modern Family, it's literally just the family is the character that you're after.
but everyone gets equal
Yeah.
airtime more or less.
But anyway, my number one. I've cut my number one short. I've gone Peaky Blinders, ending at the end of season 4. If you look at start of season 1 to end of season 4, Peaky Blinders is the perfect TV show. Season 5 and 6, shit.
You're proper Bromia.
Yeah, that's the Brummy.
Put
That's the
Birmingham on the map.
Brummy.
Genuinely, they're all valid. I feel like people
Yeah,
get hard to on series, but at the end of the day,
ain't that deep.
ain't that deep. We're giving recommendations that people
Yeah,
probably have already watched, but
100%.
it all depends on what you're into. But now we're gonna get very personal.
Yeah,
Now it's like, look, as you can see, what I'm wearing a football kit, a special additional football kit. I love my football kits.
you do.
Now we're going top 3 football kits of all time. Aaron, give us your third.
At number 3, I've got Porto 2022 to 2023, The Dragon.
Now is that a New Balance kit?
Let me have a look. Sorry,
It is. I'm pretty sure it is a New Balance
I
kit.
just want to have a look at the picture.
So it's blue with it's blue.
Yeah,
It's
it's the
got
blue one.
gold
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the dragons on it. Uh, that that is New Balance, right?
Is it?
Let me see.
Is that the New Balance one?
You know what? I was trying to say, man. I think that's a concept kit. You know,
Is it?
I think that's a concept kit. I know they did have a dragon kit. It was a New Balance though. New
No,
Balance
I
kit.
just I saw a picture of someone wearing it when I was looking up these.
Was there a footballer wearing it?
Yeah, but we both know my ball knowledge isn't good enough to tell you who it
The
was.
Harry Kane man.
Yeah,
I think that's okay. We'll let the comments decide if that's a good one.
it's a fire kit though.
It's a-
It's a fire kit, and I think the reason I like it is because I look at it as I'd wear that as part of a fit, not just as a kit.
My only thing is,
Yeah.
comments. Let us know. Does that not look a bit like a darts kit?
Now you know what it looks like. It looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, bro.
Okay, moving on. I'm gonna go for my second place is Real Betis 1996-1997 home kit. Now have a look at that.
Ooh.
It's a Kappa kit. They used to have
Yeah,
the collar,
Kappa kits are
and then
fire,
they
bro.
had Kappa going all the way kind of down. It's green and white stripes, as you can see.
The Kappa
And
kits are hard.
one thing I love is first is a kind of a silky design with a collar, and then it's got Kappa in like a triangle over here.
Yeah.
Oh, top kit, man. Give
It
me a
is.
second.
It is lovely. My number 2, I've gone for a classic. I've gone 96-97 AC Milan.
AC Milan.
You know who I'm thinking of.
Maldini.
Yeah. That shirt is just unreal. Unreal. It's a vibe. When you look at the shirt, you know it's a vibe. You get the vibe straight away.
I'm gonna put it out there. The AC Milan, they had genuinely so many good kits from the 90s, all of Maldini's career.
Yeah.
Think about it until he retired in like 2011, I think.
The 2000s, their kits were fire as well.
Unreal. You genuinely could go every single season. They've genuinely got a good kit.
I don't really remember seeing an AC Milan kit and be like, not feeling that.
But here's the thing: it has started to become an NPC kit.
It is starting to get a bit too samey. That's my only problem.
I wouldn't say samey. I just think
I feel like they've got. I think they should deviate for a little bit and then come back to the icon.
Well, no, they have with Puma. Their Puma kits have not been nice.
Yeah, so now I'm saying go back.
Yeah. But okay, we're staying in Italy for number 2. So I've gone Juventus 1996-1997 away kit.
Let's see this one.
So the pink kit, a Kappa kit. So they've had some good pink kits, by the way. They've had some very good pink kits, by the way. They had some very, very good pink kits.
That's a nice kit.
So one of the main pink kits that we think about is the one that Drake wore, the Adidas one with the Jeep logo on. They've had another one where they had a star logo, a Nike one. Yeah. But that Kappa kit that's behind me right now is absolute gold. Zidane wore that kit. Del Piero wore that kit. When I tell you, I need to get my hands on that kit because that is a cold kit. You can wear that anything.
Yeah. So for my number 1, I want to talk about aura. Yeah. I would argue I've never seen a kit with this much aura. Gone for the 95 United away kit, the black and gold.
Not for me,
bro. If it's not for you, I'm sorry to say, your sense of kits is in the mud.
Firstly, everyone can see behind it's not even black and gold; it's black and yellow. And I'm not a fan of the Umbro
but that
kits.
One is black and gold.
I'm not a fan of the Umbro kits.
It is literally black and gold.
I'm not a fan of the Umbro kits.
Umbro kits aren't a fan of you, bro.
That's ass. Because my number 1.
Go on. I know what your number 1 is anyway.
Is Arsenal home kit 05-06, the maroon one, long sleeve Henri.
Wait.
Long sleeve Henri.
Oh, I thought you were
behind that is a like.
I thought you were gonna go the silk shirt.
Which silk one?
The like brown one.
Brown one, silk one. That's already burgundy one.
Nah, it's not. It's
But that kit, Henri, long sleeve, gloves on. That is aura. When you think of one of the best kits, that is one of the best kits. Look, I may be biased. I've got an Arsenal top on now. As you can tell, I support the mighty Arsenal. Come on, you gooners.
Hey, yo. I thought you were Gunners, bro.
It's gooners and Gunners.
I know.
I find it funny when like the club tell you on like I get a notification from like from the Arsenal app or like email. It says calling all Gunners.
That's so crazy.
I know.
That's so crazy.
But anyway, I think that rounds up podium.
I think that's
We want to know
enough
your favorite kits. I know on TikTok and Instagram
Give
you
us-
can put the pictures.
Yeah.
You can put pictures in the comments. Put pictures in the comments of your favorite kits, man.
Put little gifts and stuff.
Yeah.
But also, we'll do this. If someone has top 3 kits that me and Rahid both agree is better than our one, we'll give some sort of prize, some sort of shout out, something like that.
I think people have noticed, the real loyal fans of the podcast, they'll be noticed that I'll be coming with football shirts on.
Mm.
So yeah, man, the football shirts are going to keep coming.
How about this? If somebody comes in with the top 3 comment,
and we have that kit, by the way,
and we have that kit,
we'll wear it on the podcast.
We'll wear it on the podcast, and I'm going to go as far to say this. I'm going to buy whatever your number 1 is. Me and Rahib are going to sign it and we'll send it to you.
Here's the thing, yeah, just get it going to like one of our brothers.
No, it's not going to go to anyone.
It's right, we're still waiting on a t-shirt for the one.
Oh yeah, so we got some t-shirts incoming for the podcast.
If they do end up arriving.
Hopefully.
Anyway.
Hopefully there's some burgers that come with them. That's it. I think that's it for
that rounds up the pod.
Oh yeah, we might as well.
That rounds up the pod. It's been
fun. It's been a proper yap today. I think we got a long episode today.
If you see a lot of cuts throughout this recording,
there will be a lot of cuts.
We did a lot in between these.
Yeah, we've yapped a bit. I had a call from BBC Asian Network halfway through, so
I was posting content for you lot on social media.
I was literally on the phone with the radio, like during this podcast.
But let's leave it on one note.
I love Luka Doncic.
And I like Yappin. So let's keep yapping.
Like, share, subscribe.